I'm watching a really good show on Netflix right now that I want to talk about because I don't want to talk about the show that much, but the show is American Primeval. Peter Berg directed it. It's so good, but all I keep thinking about that is that we really live in the best time ever right now. This takes place in 1850.
Wild Wild West.
Everything can kill you. If you step outside, you need to be on high alert all of the time. If it ain't the people in the town that's going to kill you, it's something outside the town. If it's not people, it's bears and wolves or mountain lions.
Oh, for sure.
They're stressful. They're almost like, you know how a deer is when they're looking around all the time? They can't even drink water.
Yeah.
That's what life was back in 1850s.
Well, there had to be at one point in time where a broken arm could either go one way or the other, right?
No,
like a
sure.
cut, like just a deep cut if it wasn't taken care of. Like, take the leg off. Whoa, what do you mean? I just need 5 stitches. Nope, leg's coming off. You're like, no, really. I think I just need some stitches. Like, I think that was the mentality for a lot of stuff. They would just cut it off before you lose the whole arm, or cut the foot off, or you're going to lose the whole leg, or cut the finger off, you're going to lose. I'm serious.
Yeah, and drinking water was dangerous. Eating food was dangerous. There's mud everywhere. There's no roads. It's like
imagine.
Mud.
I could only imagine. Like that's the thing. You always only see the glory side of it. Usually, you don't see the stuff that now you just go lay down for a couple hours, take an aspirin, you'll be fine. But the other things could probably take you out.
Yeah. So we definitely live in the best time ever.
For sure.
We don't have to worry about when we pass someone. Even passing someone down the street, that
could be
it's a 50-50 if it's going to kill you or not.
Absolutely.
50-50.
Yeah.
That's even generous.
Especially if you're in the middle of nowhere and you haven't seen anyone for there's probably times they were traveling and maybe for weeks didn't come across anyone. And then you see some lone traveler coming down the same path. You're like, okay, where's this going to go, right?
Yeah.
I'm quite sure maybe they were still like, hey, how are you? This and that. But it's like
50-50.
Probably eat or be eaten.
Oh, yeah. You have to strike first there.
Wake up to a bunch of American Indians coming over the hill looking at your camp, and vice versa. Indians seeing them. Oh man,
there's one scene in that
show.
Free
for all.
There's one scene in that show that shows you. There's a bounty hunter looking for a girl, and he's in a restaurant or like a diner in the town, and he talks to this guy. Yeah, we've seen the girl. Come with us, and we'll show you where she is. He goes out. He finishes his meal. Goes out, goes around the corner, there's where they kill him. Like, around the corner and they kill him. Just knives, and now he's down.
But at the same time, imagine you just like ride and you're like, you know what? There's a nice little lake here and the mountains are big. You know what? Let's put a house here.
That's also cool.
Think about that, because I'm quite sure not everything was owned back in the day. No. They're like, you know what? I'm just going to stick a flag here and we're going to call this home. And then we're like, if anyone comes around my property, I'm going to shoot him.
That's what 1889 the series is about. The prequel to Yellowstone. Just traveled up because it was free land up there.
Yeah.
And they just, but they had to travel through.
Yeah.
Again, everything can kill you on the road there.
Yeah.
But once you get there, you can claim your land.
And do what you want. And all of a sudden it's your property. Step on my property, I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
That's gangster.
That is gangster.
You're like, hey, look, like I said, nice lake, mountains, some good soil because we got to grow food. Right?
We got to grow food. We got to fish.
Some head of cattle.
We need to hunt our food.
Yeah.
People were savages back then. I can't believe people survived back then.
Well, I don't think they lived very long, right? The lifespan?
No.
Just from basic stuff.
It's just so easy. Everything can kill you. Everything.
The hygiene, too.
Yeah. The people even got kids back then. People were going in, dude. People were going in. No. I'm already here.
I'm already here. Yeah,
I'm already here.
I'm being so This is going to be the most boring podcast. I'm trying to be so tactful and respectful in the church. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, me too. I'm keeping it way down.
I'm keeping it respectful, dude. One podcast isn't going to kill us. We're finding Jesus today.
Yeah.
But that's the type of stuff I think about too. Is like all the hygiene, and if the water goes bad or the food, and do you know what I mean? Like people think,
shitting in a bucket in a corner of the room.
Again,
shitting, I can say.
No, you can't.
Pooping.
Yes.
Bowel movements in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
All right.
But just the simple stuff, right? Not having enough wood for winter. because you were lazy, or food stored up. Imagine you're in your cabin, it's late at night. You and the family are drinking some soup. You're all freezing, the fire's about to go out, blizzard, and you're just like, doom, 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 doom.
50-50.
What do you do?
50-50.
I know what I do. Open that rifle, go right out.
That's it. That's also a thing. If someone knocks the door, it's a 50-50 chance they're going to kill the whole family.
Yeah. I'm a lonely, weary traveler that needs rest for the night. No, you're not. You're going to get shot if you don't get off the property.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, too.
Hospitality was a bad thing.
That's another thing, too. It's not like the cops are around the corner.
Cops didn't give a shit. Give a damn. give. They didn't give.
I think more people are going to watch this just to see how hard it is for you not to curse and hear any of this the stuff that we're talking about
Cops
today.
did not care.
Today's a weak one, but you're making it amusing. But no, think about it, right? If there was a murder, you'd probably have to go to like 2 towns over to the sheriff. By then, they're long gone. Then they have to do a drawing of the guy. Imagine that. A drawing, dude, not a photo. What if you slightly resembled somebody?
Yeah. That's you.
But I think the only bad thing is like if you went in there using someone else's name. Because I bet that happened a few times. Oh, I'm so-and-so and so-and-so.
You can walk the town doors and you're Lord
Yeah.
Hacken stuff.
Yeah. That's another thing. You can make up your own legend and crap and stuff. And
That's the good thing. All right, let's find some positives. If you have a fight with your girl, you can just move the town over. You never see the girl again.
never see her again.
You can use whatever name you want when you get there. You can be whoever you want when you get to another town. You just need to kill someone for their clothes. So that's a positive.
Right.
What more is positive? That's about it, huh? That's about it. No Wi-Fi signals because I'm reading a lot about the Wi-Fi signaling that's going through our brain. They're saying we're just to test people for whatever cancer is going to evolve from Wi-Fi. We don't know. Wi-Fi hasn't been around that long.
But you can't
EMF signals.
Yeah. Well, there's got to be some. Well, open land. People aren't on top of you. Fresh air.
Yeah.
Living a healthy life. Farmland. Probably you're growing your own crops.
No sugar.
No real sugar. That was like a treat back then because you had to go to the store and get those type of little. Give me half a pound of this. Give me some licorice. Like stuff like. I think there's definitely a lot of. The soil was probably healthier. There was probably like I said, fresh air. There's definitely outside positives. You just got to make sure you're not getting killed every 2 seconds.
Yeah, everything outside can kill you.
Yeah.
Whenever you go on a walk.
Toilet is outside the house, though. The outhouse.
Hey, my old job, I had to take.
I
had to make my toilet visits in the wood.
Yeah.
And I worked at the.
I'm quite sure there's a lot more possibilities.
For what?
I don't know. I don't know.
For what? Maybe if you live in a good part. Wonder how like Bahamas was back then. I don't know how it was here.
Just a bunch of Indians running around.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wasn't the English already
slave ships? Yeah, I mean, but when they first got here, the Lucayan Indians.
But mid-America was not a good place to be in the 1850s. That show is so good. I'm stressful all the time when I watch it.
The Peter Berg show?
Yeah. American Primeval. Go watch it. It's so good.